Hello everybody, my name is Scatter. Welcome back to League 3 Shattered Relics. So, in the meantime, between the last episode and now, I've been doing a little bit of training, a little bit of wood cutting, as you can see, and a little bit of agility too. I got to 40 agility, and I realized that the Canifis course is so much better for marks than the Varic course or the Falador course, that I think it's going to be better off waiting to train agility any more than this until we get into Mortania and we can use the Canifis course, because marks are even stronger now than they usually are, because we have the relic that spawns stacks of gold with each mark, which is super insanely good. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what causes this XP on the fragments to go up. I don't know if it's when a mark spawns or if it's when, you know, we get agility XP or what, or maybe when we do anything when we have it equipped. But in any case, we did get a couple of other fragments. Now, I don't know how many of these you can hold at a time. At first, I assumed it was just one, and now I'm assuming it might be two, because I got these two pretty quickly and I didn't get any others. But yeah, maybe you can hold an unlimited number, but you can't bank them. So let's go ahead and pop them. So what do we get? Oh, we just gained XP on the one we already have. Oh. Really? Okay, now that's interesting too. I wonder, because I got those while doing agility while using this. I wonder if they're still able to give you other stuff. I genuinely have no idea right now. Okay. Interesting. Well, in any case, we're pretty close to tier 3, which means we're going to get to activate another fragment, and we're going to be able to... tier 3 gets us up to 8 times XP rather than just 5, so that's going to go pretty crazy. So I guess I'll just keep going with the wood cutting, probably get my fishing up a little bit too, and then we'll check in and see where we are. Alright, we're just about to hit 45 wood cutting here. Which is the point I'm going to stop and switch to do some other stuff until I go ahead and cut maples, which I may wait until I get a better axe for. But in any case, I got an unidentified fragment from harvesting. So I got the slash and burn fragment, and I'm going to go ahead and guess that's going to give me fire making XP when I woodcut, which is insane if true. Probably not going to be the best until I unlock fire making. Yeah, a 20% chance. 3550. Okay, so it's not insanely overpowered. Fire making experience regardless of level requirements. Okay, so that's going to be a good way to sort of catch up fire making to woodcutting, because I probably want to fire making for a while. But I mean, even without it, it's a good way to, you know, kind of save inventory space. So definitely not going to complain about that too much. Permanent boost and double resources. Wow, just always double resources from this set effect. Triple if you have 4. Okay, that's pretty insane too. So we'll have to keep that in mind. For now, I'm not really using too much. I guess there's no reason not to put on this slash and burn thing now for these, you know, few logs I'm finishing out. Well, there's no reason to do it either, I guess, because I won't get the fire making XP. But yeah, we're very close. You can see we have 10 sages renowned now. And so I could unlock fire making, rune crafting, hunter, or mining. Bosses and quests I don't think are going to come until I have almost all of the skills unlocked. But what I'm thinking is possibly saving up for either prayer or attack and or strength. And I also want to get farming pretty early too, because farming is something that, like, once it gets going, it's going to go quick, but like I want to get started on it, because it's not like you can just grind out farming, right? You have to, it's time locked, which makes me want to get it as early as I can. And I mean, even without the boosted XP rates, I think if you're like going super optimally, you can get 99 farming in like a month. But I'm not going to be playing that optimally, and I can't like buy saplings, so I'm not going to have nearly, you know, EHP rates. But anyway, yeah, we're going to have to think about it some more. But yeah, we're very close to tier 3, so let's make some progress towards that. So I did some fishing, did some wood cutting. But it looks like we have about 10 beginner or easy tasks to go until tier 3, which is where we really want to get. And at least one of those involves beginner clue. So let's just go ahead and do that. It should take very little time. Of course, we have to go all the way up to Varic and talk to Heraldo, but you know, that's fine. We should have a spade in the bag from fishing contest. We should have a spade in the bag from fishing contest. There we go. All right, let's go talk to him. All right, we have our device from Reldo. So let's see. It's cold now. Let's see, do I have the clue scroll thing turned on? I know they're very easy with sort of rune light here. You just need to get it in a couple different places, warmer than last time. Okay, now let's try going like a little bit warmer than last time. I feel like I would have assumed rune light would be telling me at least like some probable locations by now. I forget how it works, but last time I thought that it sort of was a little more intuitive, maybe more helpful, but I mean, I'm sure I'm just kind of looking a gift horse in the mouth here. It seems like I'm getting closer this way anyway. Colder than last time. You really? Are you sure? Hint arrows? Alright, well, I guess I'll just find this on my own then. Alright, I found it here. No thanks to rune light. I could have sworn that there was a thing to help with these. Maybe I just don't have it turned on or something, but or maybe it just doesn't work for beginner clues. That wouldn't really surprise me too much. I think there was one in a very similar location the last league, and I didn't have the area unlocked, and it was the last clue step, and it was very annoying. Let's see what we got here. We got to talk to Doric, north of Falador. Fair enough. And I realized the teleport from anywhere thing... Oh, I guess home teleport has the cooldown. Yeah, true. Okay, I was going to say it's not super helpful, but yeah, presumably it doesn't have a cooldown, so... Anyway, let's go ahead and finish this clue scroll. I don't think it's going to be too interesting to watch the steps for the beginner one. Like, I'm obviously going to be able to do it, so I'll just cut to the chest. Alright, there's the first casket. It was pretty painless, as beginner clues are wont to be. I also noticed... I got my pet out. It said reclaim for 1,000,000 coins, but you could just click it and reclaim it for free. So unless it took, like, 1,000,000 coins from my main or something, which... No way. That'd be awful, but there's no way I did that. Niles... Okay, I'll go ahead and do Niles quickly. Okay, Sapphire, cool. Anyway, here we go. Anything cool? Definitely not. Possibly the worst clue scroll reward, just a single short bow. I mean, at least it's 48 coins. I've seen single-digit rewards out of those. I don't think there's too much point in doing the other beginner clue. I don't even think there's tasks for, like, you know, do X amount of beginner clues. There are for the other tiers, but not beginner, I don't think. It would kind of just be a waste of time. Let me just go ahead and open it anyway. You know what? I'll just finish it. I'll finish it and see what happens. Okay, now it's telling me where to go. That's going to be a little bit less painful than last time. Alright, well, I'll show you the contents of this and then we can get back on track here. Okay, so the location of the next clue step is just in the backyard of Driner Manor here, but as long as we're here, we might as well do Ernest the Chicken. So I'll just do that quickly and then move on with the clue. Alright, here's Ernest the Chicken finished up. This quest is really annoying without the quest helper plugin, but it's pretty brainless and smooth with it. And I mean, I've done it without it, you know, I've earned it, you know, so hoping there was going to be a task for that. There was a task for entering the manor, so we did get a little bit of progress there, but we did also get the next clue scroll, so that's really what we came here for. Okay, beginner casket number 2, probably of 2. That's actually really, really good for us because the staff of fire, I'm going to use the fire staff and the black robe. Actually, you know what? I'll probably use the black robe as well. That is some magic bonus. If I can get a wizard hat, I think putting on a wizard robe and hat, I don't know if they have to match, but that is another task. So there's a fire staff at least, which is definitely going to come in handy because usually you do need more fire runes than air for the spells. So that's great. And then while we're here in Alcarid, we can run a lap of the agility course, which is a task as well. Okay, so there's that 6 beginner tasks to go. If I can find 1 medium, it's a 1 medium and 1 beginner. So that should be pretty easy. 6 beginner, like they're easy, but it just seems like it takes a while to like go seek them out, you know, especially when we don't have the instant teleports yet. But yeah, I guess I'll go check out and see what our best course of action here is. Alright, it appears that running 1 lap of the Draenor rooftop course is an easy task, and running 30 laps is a medium task. So if I just run it 30 times, that'll give us exactly 30 points, and then we can unlock tier 3. And I believe then we get the portable waystone, which I think is going to be probably the most important QOL thing, at least in the early game here. So I'm very excited for that. Let's get it done. It has definitely been a while before anything, or since anything in this game has been this crowded. At least something this sort of, you know, niche. And low level, honestly, too. And it makes sense because everybody's low level because we've all just started, but, you know, it's pretty crazy. I mean, I was at Varick earlier, and there were a few people, but nothing like this. This is just, like, queues of people in the rooftops. You love to see it, honestly. At least I do. I mean, at least it's not something like stalls or trees where we're all fighting over resources. This is just good old fun. All right. 1 down. 29 to go. All right, just finishing off lap 30. And actually, we already hit tier 3. I completely missed it because I didn't realize we got the task for complete 50 laps of a rooftop agility course. So I guess that means across all rooftop agility courses, which to me, I mean, it's worded kind of weird, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But the important thing is we hit tier 3, which means we can activate a 3rd relic. Also, very importantly, we have to, we also earned Unholy Wizard. So that's better magic accuracy, which is really cool. So we got Chain Magic, 30% chance, 60% chance to do 2 attack rolls per attack, which seems really good as well. And then 50% chance of restoring your hit points. 5 or 10% of damage dealt. I mean, doesn't seem like it's going to be make or break. Maybe on some later bosses it'll help out a lot, but like right now it doesn't seem too insane. But what we want is Trailblazer, right? We need Trailblazer, so this one has Trailblazer, and then did Smooth Criminal? Yes, it did. Slash and Burn did... Slash and Burn did not. Okay, let's just put Smooth Criminal on. Not that I'm going to be using it. We do have to go in a bank in order to change these loadouts. Smooth Criminal. There we go. So, activate first set effect, or 1 set effect. That's medium task, 25. So we have the set effect of Trailblazer. And so, Portable Waystone, I believe we have to head to the Sage in order to claim that. So let's go over there. Okay, so you just ask him to collect league items, and then there's our Portable Waystone. So we can wear it in the necklace slot, which is cool. However, I will just keep it in the inventory for now because we don't have anything else. And yeah, so wow, it actually looks like we can use it to go to lodestones we haven't even activated yet, which is crazy. And it's an instant teleport. There's no like animation. That is actually really insanely broken. I can't believe that it works that way. Wow. So we can just teleport around everywhere. Literally everywhere. I mean, we can't go to Canifis because we haven't unlocked Mortania. We can't go to Prif because we haven't done the Prif stuff. And then we can't go to Korend for some reason. I mean, you can kind of just go there from Port Sarim, I think. Maybe you have to do like some of that quest before you can actually go there. But either way, it's insanely cool. Like, I haven't actually unlocked, and I certainly haven't been to Relica. But just like that, we can go there. And then, so basically we have free instant teleports across basically the entire map, which is pretty crazy. Now, the next thing that we can do is with our 22 Sages Renown, we can unlock a new skill. And I think I may still want to save it for prayer. Let me think about it a little bit more while I go activate the rest of these lodestones. But I'm thinking prayer into Canifis and Mauritania. No, but see, what am I going to do there, though? Maybe I should just unlock, like, melee combat. I don't know. I'll have a think. Okay, I've made up my mind. And you can say what you want about it. I'm going to defer, and I'm going to wait to unlock prayer. It's only 8 more tasks. If I unlock one of the other ones, then I'm going to be waiting, like, 20 more tasks to unlock something good. But only 8 more, and they're beginner tasks. You know, I can manage, right? It's fine. It'll take no time at all. We'll get to 30. We'll get prayer. We'll be able to do Priest in Peril. We'll be able to do Restless Ghost. We'll be able to get into Mauritania, do some other stuff there. There's plenty of tasks there. You know, we're not permanently unlocking it. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. There it is. All right, anyway, yeah, like, it's not a permanent thing. Like, we're gonna get all the skills eventually. I'm just trying to figure out the best course of action. So it's not the end of the world if I make a wrong call, but I think it's the right call. So I'm gonna run around and do some more tasks. I'm doing Pirate's Treasure for now because filling the bananas is a task, and I might as well. Yeah, so this is the move. I'm gonna get a bunch of these done. I'm gonna go to Korend because I think there's a bunch of easy tasks I can do at Korend as well. But yeah, as soon as we get 30, we're coming for prayer. All right, that's Pirate's Treasure done. Didn't really matter for much. You know, gold ring, emerald, few coins. You know, it's fine. But mainly just did it for the task there. Quest points are always nice. But yeah, the task of filling the bananas in the crate is the main thing. There is also a task for ordering a beer from the old knight here. Let's go ahead and grab one. Take a beer. There we go. 2 easy tasks back to back. I think in order to make this beginner and easy task journey easier, I'm going to be getting to Korend as quickly as I can. So I'm just going to be going through X marks the spot and Client of Korend, neither of which are too terribly interesting, so I'll just cut to the end. You actually get a beginner clue scroll for finishing X marks the spot, and for some reason, this one doesn't stack. It's Charlie the Tramp though, so screw that. You know what? I decided to go ahead and do the Charlie the Tramp clue because, you know, what if I get something cool? What if, you know, whatever. I got it. Catch a herring. Done. I get a second Charlie clue and I have to cook him a pike, and I don't have cooking and I'm not unlocking it for this. So the clue scroll definitely gets dropped. However, I did do enough of Client of Korend. Actually, I don't even think you technically have to start the quest. You just need to finish X marks the spot, but to go to Korend. So we're here now, and that's cool because there's a bunch of tasks here. Now, some of them involve getting favor, and the thing about getting favor is that it needs levels. I know there's like farming and cooking and a bunch of stuff involved, and if I finish Client of Korend, I could get a certificate that I believe it's generally recommended to use for Piscarilius, because that's the slowest one. Could be wrong about that. Maybe it's worth looking into making a different decision there if I can get all the favor done before unlocking all the skills, but I imagine it's not going to end up making too much of a difference. But regardless, there are a few tasks that we can just finish here on the island, such as going to Land's End and using the bank there. Going to Fossil Island, there's a few things we can do as well. I really haven't looked at the task list like extensively. I'm just seeing like areas where it seems like there's a few different things to do. So first of all, Land's End, and we can just head straight to the bank here. Just got to use that bank chest. There we go, bank at Land's End. 5 more tasks to go. Okay, full disclosure, I was just trying to get to Raids 1 in order to use the bank there, because that's also a task. It's a beginner task, but on the way there, I died from the lizard men. I don't think there's a way to use the minigame teleports in here. I mean, where would it even be? So yeah, I guess that's it there. So I'm not really sure how to go about doing that. I did lose the necklace, which I assume I can just go ahead and reclaim here. Okay, good. And speaking of dying, one of these beginner tasks is going to be entering Death's Domain, which you get to through this graveyard in Lumbridge. Through here. There we go. Cool little transition, and there's one more task down. You know what? No, this is very stupid because I'm going to go into... If I get prayer, I'm going to go into Mauritania. I'm going to have to fight stuff in Priest in Peril. I'm not going to have runes to do it, and I'm not going to have the food to do it. So I think instead of prayer, going for cooking and rune crafting first is going to be the move. As much as I don't want to get rune crafting this early, I think it's the move. I think prayer is bad. I think cooking and rune craft are good, and then prayer. But then with these two, I mean, I'll get one of them now, and then the other one I'll get in 4 points. So I think it's going to be fine. I think that works a little bit better. Just thinking ahead a little bit more, I think that's going to be the move. And by the way, another thing that kind of went under the radar is when we got to tier 3, we now get 8 times XP instead of 5 times. So almost double, which is pretty good. Another no-brainer. There is a task just to enter the Taverley dungeon. So there we go. And then just checking out the tasks. There are still like plenty. Library book, like this Karen stuff, I would rather not do yet. Chocolate slice is going to be easy. I can just go to Ardoin and do that. Rune mysteries we're going to get right after rune crafting. Natural history quiz, there's no point in doing that before Hunter and Slayer. Monk's Friend, I believe we could do now. A lot of these I just don't want to bother doing, to be honest. Buy something from Trader Crew members is easy, and make some flowers easy. So I think that's going to be our big three. There are some Trader Crew members right next to Catherby, where we all spawned in leagues. So we can just go ahead and buy something off them here. And we can buy some rope, because that's something that comes in handy a lot. And go ahead and get a knife too, because I don't have one currently. You know what? Nah, whatever. I'm sure I'll regret not buying that later. Got the flour made. That's easy enough. That'll come in handy for Cook's assistant as well. Okay, and it's pretty crowded here at the baker's stall, but I think the way this works is if we all try to steal on the same tick, then we all get it. Possibly. It seemed like that was what was happening before. Yeah, so we're stealing. I got a cake. So it's just going to be a little bit of randomness here until we get a chocolate slice. So I'll stay here for as long as it takes. Hopefully not too much longer. We got 2 of the 3 possible things we can steal from here. Should get it this inventory, I hope. Although it is looking bleaker every time we fail. No, okay, 3 chances left at the chocolate cake. 2 chances left at the chocolate cake. Nope. Oh, come on now. I do want to keep this stuff too, because it's food is going to be kind of hard to come by. Although I guess we're getting cooking, so it's whatever. But all right, let's come back with an empty inventory then, I guess. All right, so it took 4 more. That's okay. Steal a chocolate slice. 30 sages renowned. So with that, I'm confident now. We get cooking. Irreversible. Fine. I'm okay with that. Let's go. You know what? Nobody saw that. I want to flex a little bit. Let's walk out to the center a little bit. And rune crafting. Okay. Not going to be too excited about rune crafting, but I mean, I guess that's what we chose when we went magic. I don't know how much. I mean, like the thing with rune, you don't rune craft the runes that you use usually, but I mean, it's at least an option that we have. Maybe that was a bad thing, but like 10 beginner tasks, it's not that much. So it's unlocked now. And, you know, it is what it is. If I regret it, then it'll be fine, because I was going to unlock it eventually anyway. But yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do 2 of RuneScape's most iconic quests, in my opinion. And so that I can do a little bit more in the... Now, there's something to be said for saving the quests until you get to a later tier, so the XP multiplier is higher. But I don't really think that's worth it for these specific ones. I think we can just go ahead and just do them the way they are. Okay, first of all, the classic, of course, Cook's assistant. There we go. Now, I don't know if it's really worth it going for Cook's assistant in this. You know, just realizing this is the first league that it would technically be possible to get a quest cape. Is that insane? Do you think it would be insane to try and go for a quest cape in the league? I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it shakes out. I do enjoy the quest cape. I have a quest cape on my main that I don't really play anymore. This is my Iron account, and I don't have a quest cape on there. But in any case, there's Cook's assistant done. I'll keep the quest cape thing in the back of my mind. If it starts being reasonable, then maybe we'll go for that. But anyway, now let's do rune mysteries and then wrap it up for today. All right, well, I had the idea on my way to do the Rune Mysteries quest to kill a couple of wizards for a wizard hat to do that task, but it looks like some other people have had the same idea as me. And I helped a couple times and couldn't find any free worlds, so I guess that's just one we're going to have to get another time. Okay, that's Rune Mysteries done, which means rune crafting unlocked, and it's a task of itself, so that means we have one more task done. So... that means pretty much nothing because we don't have mining to mine the essence, which is something that I also didn't really think of. But I think mining is only 10. Right? Mining is 10, and mining would be a good one to have anyway. So, Yeah, I guess that's fine. Like, we get mining and then go straight and do Doric's quest. Well, Doric's quest, I guess we're going to have to mine the iron ore ourselves. It's not like we can buy it, so. Anyway, if nothing else, getting the cooking trained up, I think, is going to be a priority. And there's a bunch of cooking tasks, a bunch more fishing tasks, probably a bunch more thieving tasks, too, that I haven't even looked at. And, of course, I mean, everything really, but, like... specifically like the gathering sort of skills like that, I think are going to be very heavily task heavy. But in any case, I think that is what I'm going to do. I'll just spend the next offline bit just kind of cleaning up tasks, doing some of the more boring ones. You know, I won't do anything major in terms of like the direction of the account or anything. But I'll continue to have a think about this quest cape deal, because if we turn this into like, you know, going for quest cape in leagues thing, man, 6-week quest cape would be insane. I think it's possible. I don't think I can do it, but maybe I'll keep it in mind, and maybe we'll see where it goes. But for now, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.